What's up, legends? We are back, and finally, the roadmap is here. You're probably gonna see this later in the day because I have no internet right now because they are working on the street. And according to my net provider, they said that my internet will be back around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so that's great. But I'm still gonna do the video anyway. So right off the bat, this is Nomu Kim, director of ASTRA Knights of Veda. I'd like to start by thanking all of you for playing ASTRA Knights of Veda and being so passionate about the game since the release. Yeah, people are really passionate, sometimes too passionate. As promised in the previous notice, we like to introduce you to the 2024 content roadmap. Many users have incredibly high expectations for new content, which, yes, yeah. You may therefore feel that today's update schedule is a bit slower than expected, but I thoroughly believe that providing you more enjoyable and meaningful content is important, even if it takes longer than anticipated. It's a priority that I ask your understanding in the timelines, and will strive to present anticipated content as best it could be. Let me pause right there. Notice some people will be impatient with this, but I'm going to cite Snowbreak Containment. Snowbreak actually slowed down its content cycle to make better content, and that game ended up being better and actually making millions now. When I was one of the main people, admittedly, who did not like that. I'm being 100. You can find it, like, go into my Snowbreak videos on my channel. Did not like it. I was complaining, I was bitching, and I was wrong. Like, I can't be right about everything. I was flat wrong about that. That game is making money now on Google Play, on Steam, and Epic Game Store. They're making millions a month now on that game. They obviously went 18 plus. That does help, but the game, as far as quality and the stuff, there is so much stuff to do in Snowbreak that it feels like Genshin and Tower Fantasy and HSR. Like, there's just so much content in that game, and every update they drop adds on to that content. So they did a good job with that, and I'm looking to see if ASTRA can duplicate that, because if ASTRA duplicates that, because they are also on the same platforms that Snowbreak is on, they'll be okay. In addition to new content, we'll continue to work on improving the inconveniences that you may experience. I promise to put more consideration into character balancing, thank you, and prepare the direction that is more convincing. All right, director. Character balancing is great, but the overall game balance is also a problem. Hopefully you talk about it in this. I don't know, we didn't go down here. We're going to see in a second. But gold acquirement and stamina is an issue. That's balancing too. And that supersedes the character balancing, because if you don't have those two things, you're not playing. And if you're not playing, you probably don't come back after a while. Like, if you're like coming into a game like 20-30 minutes a day and like, damn, I gotta come back tomorrow, you do that for a week, you're gonna quit. I'm just telling you now, that's the way gaming works. Listen to the YouTuber who's been covering thousands of content for 10 years, director. If we are continuing to stay in this game 20 to 30 minutes every day with hardly any stamina and hardly any gold to build our characters, we're not gonna come back. That's just the way the gaming culture is. So if you listen and take that into consideration, that's what's happening in your game right now, and you don't have a lot of time to ponder that. So I understand that you want to make content and everything else like that, but those two things are something that you can actually do something about. Like, right this second, when you hear me say it, you could do something about stamina, you could do something about gold. If you don't, and you let it linger, there won't be anybody here to come back for. Like, this just won't be. Like, you just putting it out there. I will briefly outline the content planned from May onwards, and detailed information about the content will be announced at the time of the update, which is cool. That's fine. Why is this so small? Who wrote this? The Smurfs? Hold on. 1 second, y'all. Jesus. Anyway, all right, so let's 224 update roadmap. All right, new limited recipes, double rewards in the adventure zone. That's nice. Okay, so that's good. And there's gold on the bottom right, so we starting off good already. Reward decree season 2. That's also good. I think that's battle pass, right? No. That's the quest thing. And the Aura's hero mission. That's also pretty cool that she's getting a hero mission. Dungeon matchmaking and quick invites. The dungeon matchmaking button makes it easier and quicker to join a party with fellow masters of the book exploring the same dungeon. You will also use quick invite to re-invite party members you've just been with. Okay. Hopefully it'll put everybody into a pool who wants to like be in the dungeon, in a specific dungeon, and not just like what it was doing before, because technically quick invite existed already in this game. As I showed you guys, if you went to a certain area in your friends list and you sat there, quick invite would happen. It's just that it had no dedicated button. You just go sit there and then you would all join up. So hopefully they just didn't put a button there and say, hey, now you can just put a button. Don't have to go to that. No, you need to make a system. You need to make a system that will put everybody directly into a queue. Like if I want to go into the Tree of Death, I can queue for Tree of Death, and then everybody who's queuing for Tree of Death, go in, and then you can go in the chat, say, hey, somebody queue for Tree of Death or something like that. Then that, that works out. Hopefully that's what this is, and not just them putting a button to put us in that screen that I showed you guys before. Don't be slick, devs. I'll be on to y'all. I'm a dev too. I know how this stuff works. Don't play with me. Enchantment and socket crafting. Enchantment and socket crafting can now be set up to run automatically into the desired effect. That's nice. That's really nice. Good job. I'll be memeing y'all and getting on y'all about stuff, but y'all do a good job for the most part. But y'all be trying to be slick like this. Not somebody who knows what dev stuff is. I'll be getting y'all on that. Don't play with me. Enchantment, the socket crafted, can be set to run automatically into your desired effect. Okay, so we read that already. But I guess it's if you have the currency stuff to do that, and because it's double rewards, I hope that double rewards thing is like all the time. And I just noticed that's like the 16th matchmaking thing is going to be in 2 days, so that's good. The enchantment thing is the 30th according to that, so that's cool as well. June 13th, which is my birthday, War Gods Battlefield, the ancient battlefield where the War Gods of Veda once fought, has been discovered. Here you can pit your Knights of Veda against those of others. Now the Knights of Veda can step out of the book and engage in party-based combat. Oh, they're all together. It's like an Epic 7 mode in PvP. I dig it. Create a party of 5 too. Oh, I'm going to cheese. I already know what character I got. Now I got to make certain characters. I already know what I'm going to do. I'm not saying it because everybody's going to copy it. It's going to be meta and I'll be pissed off. So I already know what I'm going to do. Create a party of 5 of your own Knights of Veda and defeat the opponent's defense party to earn new rewards. The War Gods Halo, which is probably currency. Mutated adventure zones. Is that supposed to be like super hard mode? Oh, I guess that's just what this is called. All right. Soon some adventure zones have been mutated, raising alerts for new dangers. Mutated adventure zones can be attempted with a party of 4 for your own knights under the influence of War Gods Battlefield. Okay, so this is basically again like Epic 7 type of mode, which I dig it. That's a good job. You can also instantly take control of one of the Knights of Veda on the field if you need to. Nice. That's a good touch. Also, I want to point out that this is still a 2-week update. So he was saying that, I guess he was saying that to show all this stuff in the future and everything else, but give it time to actually come. But they're still doing 2-week updates. So they're not even doing what Snowbreak was doing. So nobody should be upset at this. Just saying. Portrait of Theory. Enter the world of the Portrait of Theory of the challenge. 27 levels of difficulty and earn a powerful set of accessories and new items. I guess this is the raid. El Cid. Portrait of Theory is a challenging roguelike. Okay. Double awards eventually. I guess that was what the double awards were. Or maybe that's where it's going to be cut on at in July 11th. You're going to wait all the way to July 11th to do that? Hold on. Okay, May 30th. Okay, May 16th. I was about to say. I'm about to get on you, dev team. Like, what? Nani? But it looks like this is going to just be on this entire time. Which, if you guys remember, this is what I said had to happen. So maybe they actually listened to me. I said it needs to be double of what it was before, and lower the stamina cost so we can actually do this. So you listen. Good stuff. Challenging roguelike dungeon where you can experiment with different heroes and test out your progression. Use a variety of heroes to challenge the final round, which is very good. Auto use food. No more hassle. That's July 25th. No more hassle of checking a long list of recipes every time you enter a dungeon. Instead, you can now view the recipe list in groups and select 3 foods at a time. Powerful buff for easy. That's nice. Tower of Trials Season 5. Yeah, what season are we on now? We're on 2, right? All right. August 6th, guild territory. Damn, that's a far. I guess they need to be worked on. That's far. The guild just gonna be useless until then. Now there's a place for your fellow guild members to gather, play with your guild members through Guild Portal, and earn a variety of rewards. Starting with guild territory, there'll be many guild events and content coming your way. That's cool, and they didn't forget about it. That's really long, though. Like, guild's kind of pointless right now. So it's other few rewards. Maybe buff that a little now. A little bit of gold in there, and some items or something like that. Like right now, double what's on the guild track, what you get in the rewards. Of course, don't let it be buggy so people get banned, but you know. August 26th, Golden City Raid. Join Neck on the journey back to the golden days of the past. Challenge 6 mighty heroes who have fallen into darkness and Jurium, and earn new relic set. Nice, which is probably raid stuff, which this is called Golden City Raid. Great rewards. Raids require a different style of play than ever before. Knights of Veda might now step up. Now step out of the book and challenge fallen heroes with the powerful parties and combinations. Cool. All right, like, I'm already knowing what I'm gonna do already off the bat. Like, we just gonna have to, when I drop the video, y'all gonna see. I already know what I'm gonna do off the bat. No, I know what I'm building. That changes everything for me actually with building certain things now. Hell mode boss battles. Oh god. Well, everybody here is not really that much of a problem anymore, unless they just change out of, like, I kind of like showed videos on how to deal with them. Hell mode bosses unlock nearly unbeatable unless you team up in parties, and great rewards await those masters of the book who accept the challenge. Guild treasure chest. Okay. September 5th. Guild treasure chest. This is long. Well, not that long. Will appear in your guild hideout. Don't miss out with a chance to win treasure chests. You can also participate in a variety of guild events, which is also good. Reward season goes up again, so they're gonna keep doing that reward decree thing all the way through, so that's good. See, they got the guild stuff going hard, but it's a bit later, so maybe they were talking about that. That's a bit risky. Guild will linger that long, but ASTRA Knights of Veda Season 2. A new season, a new adventure awaits you as the master of books prepare for new stories, zones, systems, and return of the world boss. Damn, Season 2 on October 3rd? That's not even... That's like when is... Yeah, that's not even good. That's less than a year. That's actually pretty nice. I figured they would do like a Season 2 after a year, but that's under a year. So good on them. They working hard. I don't see much problem with this. But you know, the one thing I don't see here Because the double resources is fine, and that's all well and good. But you know the one thing I don't see here? Stamina. Stamina is like, I was really specific when I said that the stamina recharge needs to be like 3 to 4 minutes like every other game on the industry, because what that does, it also needs, I'm gonna keep pointing that out and keep drilling that home, that it needs to be that, is because especially with these modes, you're gonna need to build characters. And if the game stays the way it is, even with double resources, we're still not going to be able to do that. And new people who are coming in are not going to be able to do that as well. So the recharge needs to be 3 to 4 minutes. And on top of that, it needs to be an overflow. Matter of fact, it needs to be 3 minutes on the recharge. And it needs to be an overflow. So if you don't come back in time, because people are trained not to come back after a day. I'm trained not, once I'm done with all my stamina and everything else like this, I don't come back the rest of the day after I've done all the dailies and everything else. And then if I get busy or something happens, say like now I can't play right now and I'm probably stamina capped, like I guess if I go on my phone I could play or something like that just to get rid of my stamina. But say I can't do that, I'm stamina capped right now, then being that this game struggles in stamina, what you should do, dev team, is you should put a cap overflow on a stamina so it bleeds over into a pool. Like if you don't come back, like let's say if you don't come back after like 36 hours, then the pool cap, and then like you have 36 hours to come back to the game. If somebody can't come back in 36 hours, they just they add out at that point. But and the recharge needs to be faster so we can actually build all this stuff, and we don't have it. Even double resources, that kind of doesn't matter if you need a massive amount of gold, you need EXP, you need weapon items, you need accessory items, you need to actually build up your weapons, you need to go and farm the relics, get the perfect relics, then you need to actually level the relics, then you actually need to do the skills. All of that is pressure on stamina right now that we do not have enough of. So even though we're gonna have the double resources, it's like, dev team, please. Like I understand that you're doing it incrementally to try to test and everything else like that, or what you're comfortable with, but you only have 2 YouTubers right now who've been saying the same damn thing, that it's stamina. That is a problem right now. Like you have to have stamina. If I wanted to actually stream and do like other content and like make characters and stuff like this, I can't even do that for you because I don't have stamina to actually do that, which pushes you over into saying, okay, well, say if I want to actually spend, there isn't even stamina in the store for that. That's very limited. It's like you just don't want us in the game. Which I don't understand. That's not helping. Like, that's not helping you make more money. You want people to actually be in the game. You want it. Hell, you want stamina packs in the store. That's not even in the store either. It's like 1 or 2 in packs that nobody's gonna buy anyway. Like that doesn't make any sense to me either. Like I would put stamina packs in the store if I wanted money as a dev team. Like I sometimes I don't get how people sit in meetings and just not do this type of stuff. Anyway, in skins, that's the other thing I wanted to point out. Character skins, which I know is a problem. That's hard. That's actually hard. Me saying that stamina, that's easy. That just tweak some values. That's not hard. Don't even try to be out here talking about like stamina is hard to do and that gold is hard to do. Those two things are the easiest things that you could possibly change. They are values in the engine that you can change. Skins is hard. So I admittedly, even though I'm saying that, like, you know, character skins, you'll make money off that. Swimsuits. Like you can hire somebody for like 30 to 40K a year. Literally, that's all you make skins for the game. 30, 40K a year, and you will make $1 million to $2 million, probably even more, off of those skins, dev team. Like, I'm just trying to, like, you know, help y'all out right now. Straight up, y'all will make millions for somebody who's paid like 30 or 40K a year. Like, that's a good investment. Just saying. I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.